First things first, mic, sound, and the video. Let me know if it's clearly audible. So just let me know, guys, if you guys can see me and hear me clearly and properly. And then I'll proceed with live. Let's just take the pop out chat, place it here. Better. So, Atika is the first one who joined in today. So, thanks, Atika, for joining in. 12th guy, hi, I am doing absolutely great. And I hope you are doing great as well. Cool. So let's do the regular routine first. We will quickly share the live link to all the people so that more people can join in and get the maximum out of this live. Just give me a second. I will quickly share it. There we go. Cool. Cool. Nah. So yeah, how was the weekend, guys? How was the week? We met last week, and I believe we all were pumped up. Arya Kingdom says hello. Hi Arya, how are you doing? Hope you're doing great. I failed in NEET and I'm going to choose biomedical engineering. Do you think it has a bright future? Absolutely yes. And I failed NEET twice. Just to let you know, I have failed NEET twice. And Arun, yeah, sorry, I'm sorry for that, Arun. So just give me a second, guys. I'm just sharing the link to everyone so that they can join in. Yeah. So coming back to the question, Atika. So, like I failed NEET twice and I wanted to pursue biomedical engineering, did a lot of research, and then I didn't do in-depth research, but then I was having physics, chemistry, maths, and biology. As you all know, most of the subscribers would know that. And I felt like I was miserable at maths, yeah. But then everyone suggested me to take biotechnology or go for B pharmacy or PharmD or take BSc, and a lot of options were there, but all the options were not something that I was interested to pursue. And then eventually, I think I was just figuring out. I was just typing out in Google and I was like figuring out what to do after 12th if you are a PCB student. And engineering was the option. And then, like I think around 6th or 7th page of Google, I saw this field called biomedical engineering. So I think I just opened the link and I was just understanding what biomedical engineering is. In basic words, what I understood is it is a stream wherein you solve healthcare related problems using engineering principles, right? Now, if you don't know about biomedical engineering, then I don't know about other countries, but in US, if the doctor is not present in a hospital, the second respondent would be the biomedical engineer even before the nurse or the head nurse of that hospital, yeah. And also, after finishing 4 years of your biomedical engineering, if you still want to pursue medical field and become a doctor, you can go to US and pursue MBBS, and go ahead with the ambition that you have. But then it costs a lot of money to pursue something in US. So that is one thing. Apart from that, amazing field, I would say. Why I'm saying it's an amazing field, it's because I will give you the reasons as to why I say that it has a bright future. So if you talk about next 10, 15, 20 years, the first and the foremost technology or the industry that is going to boom is artificial intelligence and machine learning. You are seeing a lot of AI tools coming into the market, which is automating a lot of things, and a lot of people are losing their job as well, right? So artificial intelligence and machine learning is one field which is very stable for next 15 to 20 years. After that, I would say software development. Again, to develop tools or to develop AI or ML product, you need software developers. But then again, software developers are also being considered as being considered being replaced by AI. But then I feel if you are a good coder, if you know how to write optimized piece of code, then I think you can do pretty well in the IT field or in the software development field as well. So that is the second field that will be growing really well. The third would be healthcare industry, which includes doctors, nurses, biomedical engineers, lab technicians, medical equipment manufacturers. So healthcare in general is another domain which would boom really well for next 15, 20 years. And like health is something which is evergreen, right? Like every person once or twice, or they will come. Volume is low. I think now the volume would be better. So every individual would come across different health issues, and you need doctors and healthcare professionals to help you with these kind of problems, right? So healthcare field is the third, and I think the fourth one would be real estates. So real estates again is an amazing field to pursue if you are someone who is into property dealings, architecture and things like that, right? So four fields right now. Why I say biomedical engineering is a scope which has bright future is because you can develop software products for healthcare industry as a biomedical engineer. You can develop AI and ML algorithms to process X-ray scans, basically imaging techniques in healthcare, right? So basically, you can develop AI and ML algorithms to impact or improvise healthcare in general. So biomedical engineering is a field where a software developer can also contribute, AI ML engineer can also contribute, and healthcare professionals can also contribute. So biomedical engineering is a wonderful field which will be evergreen, I would say, for next 15, 20 years. But that being said, a lot of people on Reddit or a lot of people would say that biomedical engineering is not a good stream to pursue because of the unemployment rate, because of the fact that it is a low paying job. As a fresher, you will be getting 17, 18K. But then it is, why they are saying that is because they are not having the right skills to get into the right kind of job that they're expected to do, right? So if you are having the right skills, I would say you can easily get a job which would pay you as a fresher, okay, which would pay you between 30 to 40K a month. So if you want to reach that point in your career, what you need to do, how you need to plan your career, all these things you have to be very careful about. And if you're not like utilizing your time in college, the 4 years of your college life in such a way that you are not having an income for yourself by the end of 4 years, then I think you are in the wrong track. Cool. So more doubts, more questions are welcomed. So I think I've given you a fair understanding as to why you should be confident about the stream. If you have failed in NEET exam, that's absolutely fine. I have failed twice. The first time I wrote NEET, I think I scored around 436 marks. I took 1 year drop. I did the coaching, which I hated to the core because I'm not someone who will sit and study for 9 to 10 hours just to pass an exam, right? So after the drop year, I wrote NEET again. I got around 120 marks, right? Which is again on the bottom side. But then, yes, I did feel bad. I did question, I did had like self doubts as to am I so bad and things like that. But then I think exploring this wonderful field of biomedical engineering is one good thing or one good decision that I had taken in my career, and I don't regret it. So I would suggest you don't pursue biomedical engineering because I am telling you to. You should only pursue it because you if you think that you will enjoy working in the healthcare domain, solving the problems that the doctors or the healthcare professionals are facing, then I think you are in the right track. You can absolutely go ahead and pursue this wonderful field. So That's that. If you are really confused as to what biomedical engineering is, then I have made two introduction videos on the channel which I posted last week. The first part would give you a reality check as to why people are saying biomedical is not a good job or a good career stream to pursue. And the second part will tell you all the skills that you need to excel in this career. At the same time, I have also mentioned what kind of subdomains are there. Right now biomedical engineering is like a huge field, right? A lot of job opportunities are there. You will get lost if you don't know what specialization you want to take or which domain you want to get into. So there is sales, there is marketing, there is manufacturing, there is regulatory affairs, there is research and development. A lot of streams are there. Now these are job roles, but then if I talk about the domains or the subdomains, there will be tissue engineering, neural engineering, bioimaging, bioprocessing, prosthetics. So a lot of tissue engineering. So a lot of subdomains are there. And by end of fourth year, if you are not having proper clarity as to which domain you want to pursue, then I think you would be lost and you will end up getting into a IT job, or you will end up getting a low paying job which will pay you really less, and then you will also come and tell me that it is a really bad stream and I don't think I made a good decision in my career by taking this career field. So I would say if you feel that you would enjoy being in the healthcare domain and impact the society, if you think that you can solve real life problems, healthcare problems, then I think don't think twice, this career stream is for you. But then again, as I said, 4 years if you're wasting, you will not reach anywhere, and then you will crib about your life, and then you will crib about the decision that you took to take biomedical engineering. So be very careful about that. And so that's the suggestion I have for you, Atika. Any questions, please drop it on the chat. And if you feel I was able to help, then I would like to know your feedback as well. Vishal Rathod, can you give me some idea on biomedical engineering business in India? So when you talk about biomedical engineering business in India, you need to be little more precise. It's a very general, like biomedical engineering business is like a very general term to use in this case. But what I would say is that if you want to do something in the biomedical engineering field, first you need to understand which domain you want to pursue. Can you give some idea on biomedical engineering business? Okay, cool. So I will deviate and I'll give you like a basic example as to how you can start a business in the biomedical domain. Have you seen thermometer? Right? Everyone uses thermometer in our homes, right? Long back there was like a thermometer which used to have mercury, and then it was like little unsafe to use, because if the mercury goes inside your body, you may die. It will have severe consequences. And then someone thought a way to make it more safe to use, and they made it in a digital format. Now most common problem that most of us see while checking the temperature is that if my temperature is 99 or 98.9, we tend to think what is the normal body temperature, right? Or when to seek doctor, when to seek help, or when to visit a doctor. Now just an idea, okay? You can develop basically a thermometer. Like let's say I'm putting it under my arms, and then I'm waiting for it to give the readings, and as soon as it gives the reading, you can make a thermometer. Like as soon as it uh, retrieves the temperature from your body, it will give you a notification on your phone with all the possible symptoms that you may have with respect to the temperature of the body. So it can tell you if it's 102 to 103, what are the conditions you may have because of which you are having this temperature. If it's more than 106, what could be the severe reasons, and when to seek help for like healthcare professionals help, or when to go and visit a doctor. So this is one idea which I just came out with right now. So making a thermometer, a smart thermometer, which will take the reading from your body. It will send automated notifications on your mobile phone with respect to the temperature, and it will tell you all these like possible health conditions that you may have, because of which your temperature is reflecting on the thermometer. Cool. That is one idea. Now let's say now again, the second example, I'm just thinking it right now, okay? Have you seen your parents or grandparents? They would be taking medicines, and right, sometimes they will have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, a box which would have 7 boxes, and you just put medicines in each boxes so that you can take it every day. Every day you do not have to like take out your tablets, put it out, and then drink it or consume it, whatever it is. But then a smarter way that you can do something about this is automate it. IoT, like what time you have to take it every day, getting automated reminders on your phone so that you are not actually missing out even though you are keeping it in a box. And then if the medicine is expired, now most of the times what happens is when you put the medicine inside these boxes, chances are very rarely, right, you may miss out on the expiry date. So before you put the medicine, when you get the tablet in the app, you put the tablet name and expiry date for all the tablets, right? And like if at all, even if you are missing it by mistake that the medicine is expired, again you will get a notification. Time to change, time to change your medicine, it's expired. That's very rare case, but then again, there are chances that it may occur. So you can solve that problem. So all these ideas, like just find a problem that you feel a lot of people would be facing in the healthcare domain, and then try to like build something to solve that problem. Another example, have you seen how elderly people check blood sugar level? They will have a needle kind of a thing. They will poke their index finger and then they'll take the blood in a strip and then they will measure it. It's a little painful. It's not non-invasive. It's an invasive method with which you are actually poking your skin, taking the blood out, taking it in a strip, and then measuring it in a device. As a biomedical engineer, can you think of something? Let's say I have a swab, I lick it for some time, and then I put it on a device, and based on the sugar content on my saliva, you are analyzing what my sugar level is. A non-invasive method to check blood sugar level. Is it possible? Go check it out. Take help of ChatGPT, take help of Gemini, and see if you can work on it, right? So the best way is find all the problems that your parents or your grandparents or your friends are facing in the healthcare domain and then build something to solve that problem. That's how you develop a business. Make sense? I hope I was able to give you some clarity. SK Musharraf Hussain. After BTech in biomedical, which field is best? I am taking admission in 2025. I saw your latest video, but I cannot take decision. You do not have to take decision right now because you haven't started college yet. So like I said, first year explore. First year explore and understand what all domains are there, what kind of job opportunities are there. Second year start like doing some projects based on your interest, and then if you are enjoying the process to build those projects, then that means that is the domain that you should be pursuing. I cannot come and tell you that, bro, sales is best, so go for sales. So even if you are not good in sales, just because I'm saying, if you are not having communication skills, if you cannot convince people, if you cannot help people, you cannot talk to people in a consultative way, you cannot consult them, then I think sales is not a good domain for you, right? So just because I'm telling you to pursue sales, you're going and taking sales, that's not the right thing to do, right? So you should understand what you enjoy doing, like what you like doing, and then accordingly you plan out what you want to do or what kind of job you want to get into, right? So if that makes sense, let your college start, right? Start your first year of college, and once your first semester ends, you will get an understanding as to what you should be doing. In first year, what you need to do, I have already made a roadmap, a first year biomedical engineering roadmap that you should follow if you are going into the biomedical engineering field, and then that will eventually help you to get the clarity that you need. Hi Danny, I hope you are doing good, and from tomorrow we are starting it. Yeah, I'll discuss it in today's live. Atika says, thank you. Don't call me sir, call me bro. I am not a sir, I'm not your college professor or mentor. I am just here to help you out as an elder brother. So treat me as treat me as your brother. And we can have fun. That's the whole point of me doing this. Like you do not have to see me as a mentor or a teacher or a professor who is just telling you to do things. But then if I'm telling you something, I'm also doing it with you guys. So let's like learn and enjoy the process together. So that's the whole point. So no sir, bro is better, yeah? Vishal, can you give me some idea? I think I already addressed that question. Riri Yimi. That's a good name. Riri Yimi. In which college you're pursuing your BTech degree in biomedical, brother? I'm new here. So if you are new, absolutely welcome to the channel. You're in the right place in the right time. I am not studying. I am 26 years old. I have done my college. I passed my college in 2022. I started working when I was in my third year of college. So I think I have close to 3.5 years of experience, officially 2.5 years of experience. And yeah, that's about me. I'm working, I'm not studying anymore. I'm learning all the things that colleges don't teach us, which I'm teaching you guys. So I'm doing sales. I enjoy sales. I'm enjoying like the process of you know um, the entire thing that I'm doing right now in my career, in my job. At the same time, I'm doing YouTube. I'm trying to help more people out there, and then that's about it. So I'm not a student anymore. I am like a working professional. Yes. Vishal says, that's a good idea. I will try to work on it. Again, I am not telling you to work on the idea which I gave you. I just told you how to find a problem and how to build a product to solve that problem. It's basically called problem solving or design thinking, which colleges will not teach you. So the best way to do something is find a problem. Everything that you do every day, if you're facing a problem. Now, a problem that I face every day is, what can I say? Let's think about a problem that I'm facing every day, right? I'm just telling you how, when people say that you should be a good problem solver, I'm just telling you an example. So let's say you guys can give me a problem that you guys are saying, like I can't think of one right now. But yeah, one example. Every week when I'm going to do live, I have to set up the entire thing, right? Thumbnail, title, everything. Now that's a problem for me because it consumes a lot of time. Adding the thumbnail, finding out the title, writing the description, sharing it in the group. If I can make an automated process to do this for me, that's a problem solved. Now, like me, a lot of YouTubers are there who are doing this on a daily basis, right? So if you're building an application in which I just put my YouTube link and I just give what live I want to do, and it creates a thumbnail, it creates a title, it creates a description, it uses the keywords that I need to put. It does everything for me, and the live link is ready. So that's like a problem solved for all the YouTubers out there. And you will earn money because that's something that I would require, I would want, and I'll pay to get that service, right? So that's a problem. So like this, find out problems that you can solve, but find out problems that a lot of people are facing worldwide. You cannot come and say that, I can't get up in the morning and the alarm is not working. It doesn't help me get up in the morning, so I'm developing something. You can say that because that's a problem a lot of people are facing. But what I'm trying to say is, don't solve a problem which maybe like very less people are facing on a daily basis, right? Now, a best example can be everyone creates to-do list, right? Ki today I have to do this, I have to do that, but no one sticks to it, right? Now, a problem that you can solve is, if no one is sticking to those to-do lists, maybe develop an app which will give you certain consequences. Now, I have 5 to-do lists for the day. For example, I'm developing an app which will help people like you and me to be more productive. How? I have 5 things to do in my to-do list until and unless I check it off my phone or the application that I'm using with a picture of it, until I like finish 70 or 80%. If out of 5, if I'm finishing 3, it will unlock certain apps in my phone. If not, until I finish it and upload the picture, it will lock the applications and it will not open the application. So you have to do it. You cannot escape by telling that I'll do it tomorrow or I'll do it later on, because until and unless you are going to do it, you cannot actually open the social media apps or you cannot unlock your phone, do something like that. So that's a problem which will help a lot of millions of people to get more productive, to be more productive in their day-to-day life, right? So again, think of solving a problem which is on a large scale rather than a small scale problem. Cool. So think you understood. Waiting for your answer. Waiting for my answer. Where is your Insta ID? So Danny, I don't know what you have sent. If you can put it on the chat, absolutely, I would be happy to address that question right now. Cool. Now, Ramandeep Kaur. Ramandeep Kaur is asking, which skill required for internship? That's a very general question again. Which skill is required for internship? Depends on what kind of internship you want to do. If you want to do an internship in graphic designing, you should know how designing is. You should know Canva. You should know how to use Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator, right? At the same time, if you're looking for video editing, then you should know video editing softwares, the basic skills, the basic video editing skills. So the same way, figure out what kind of internship you want to do. You want to do an internship in the hospital because you're a biomedical engineering student. Now, why would someone give you that opportunity to do an internship in their hospital? A lot of people are applying. So if you are someone who is already doing your homework and studying about critical care equipments that all the hospitals have in common, right? There are certain equipments that all the hospitals will have. You have already done your research, you have studied about those equipments, and then you're writing an application to a hospital like, hey, my name is so and so, I'm from so and so college, I'm in this year, and currently I'm looking for an internship. I already know about critical care equipments. Describe what all equipments you know. Please let me know if you can give me an opportunity to do an internship with you guys for 7 days, 15 days, 30 days. Kindly refer to my resume that I have attached to this email. Send this to 10 hospitals, and then you will get response. You cannot say that hospitals are not giving internships. Go to the right hospitals. If you're going to big corporate hospitals, like, I think I should not name those hospitals, they are charging money from students to give you these opportunities. But at the same time, there are small hospitals, mediocre hospitals, which are welcoming students because they want to help students like you to learn more about the field, learn more about the equipments and things like that. So go to the right place and apply the right way. You will get the internship that you're looking for. Okay, which skill required for internship in biomedical engineering? So again, like I said, I just gave you an example. You want to do it in a hospital. If you're in first year student, that is what you should do. I just told you what you need to do. Cool. Now Adhika is asking, can you say in brief on your journey on biomedical? So how many of you want to listen to the story? Because I have like done a live where I told everything about my career, starting from my 12th standard till like the recent job that I was able to crack. So if you guys like want to listen like a good crisp journey about story about my journey, happy to share. But then I just want you guys to respond on the chat so that like if everyone wants it, I can take you through my journey and tell you guys what went wrong, how did I learn from the mistakes, and we'll try to keep it as blunt as possible. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I will just tell you guys the hard things in the hard ways. SK Mushraf Hussain. In first year, which programming language should I learn? C++ or Python? In college, syllabus, there is no Python. See, when it comes to coding, you should start with C, right? C programming, basic programming. Why? You learn the basics and then you can learn any other language. Now, a best way that I can explain this to you is, now let's say you and me, right? You are studying C++, let's say C language, and I am learning Python. Now C language is going to be a little difficult because it has more syntax, it has more words that you need to write to perform certain functions. At the same time, you are doing all this, you are learning things the hard way. But I am learning Python, and Python is a little easy. It's more like English, right? That you are just typing, you are just doing coding, and it comes a little more natural to you because it's easy to remember. There are no like complex syntax that you need to write and things like that. Now, what is going to happen is, because you are learning the basics, tomorrow if you want, you can learn Python in a day or two, right? The basic. But tomorrow if I'm switching a company and the HR is asking me, or the person is asking me to learn C programming because C programming is the framework that we are using, me being the person who has learned Python, going and learning C language is going to be really difficult for me. Why? Because I need to learn all those syntax which you learned in your career when you are starting to learn to code. So me coming back from Python to C is very difficult, but then going from C to Python or Ruby or any other language would be easy for you because your basics, your foundation is strong. If the foundation is not strong, the entire building would fall, right? So the same way, if you're learning Python first and then I tell you to switch to C programming or Java programming, you will not be able to do it. But at the same time, if I learn C programming first and build my foundation in the right way, tomorrow I can switch to any other language. It's just that I need to go through certain documents to understand how the entire coding environment works for that specific language. I hope that makes sense. So to answer your question, if you're in first year, you should learn C or C++ or Python. I would say C++, and simultaneously learn Python also. Like college is the time, you are in first year, you can learn. If you're giving 1 hour to learn C++, yourself you sit and study 1 hour Python every day, right? So C or C++ would be the right option. Don't just think that Python is going to boom in the future, so I will learn Python right now. No, build your foundations, build your basics in the right way, and then eventually you can switch to any other language that you want. Sri Vishwa. Hi Sri. So Sri is one of my students from the first boot camp that I was conducting in the initial days. It's been really long that we conducted any boot camps. So that bootcamp was 7 days long, and we had like a great fun learning and enjoying the process to learn these things. So if you guys want another workshop, uh, drop it on the chat, and we will do it soon. So how to search for biomedical healthcare related jobs on job portal? Don't use any job portal apart from LinkedIn. That is the first thing that I'm going to tell you. Company's website is the second place. So first is LinkedIn, second is the career page on the website, and the third one I would say you can try for Internshala, or I don't want to name Naukri.com and all. Angel List is the third website that I can recommend you guys. So LinkedIn, career sites on the career page on the website, and third one would be Angel List. Now the name has changed. So Angel List is a company where all the startups would list their companies, and you can directly interact with the founders and the co-founders, and then seek for a job opportunity and move on from there. So if you want to see how to do it, I can share the screen, and yeah, we can go ahead, and I can tell you guys how to hunt for these job opportunities. Kavin is asking, sir, no sir again, bro, biomedical engineering has a scope in future. Yes, I have covered this already in the initial part of this live. So go back to, I think, 10 or 11 minutes, and then I have explained you why biomedical engineering field has good future in India and all across the world also. So you can go back and watch that part in this live. 12th guy, message retracted. Atika, message retracted. I cannot see your messages. Put it on the chat again. Hopefully I would be able to see those messages. Riri Yemi says me, and then a couple of people, I don't know. So Kavin says thank you. You're most welcome, Kavin. 12th guy says, but yeah, it's always interesting. Okay, so yeah, quickly guys, like if I want to tell you guys about my career, 12th I had taken physics, chemistry, maths and bio. So I was like really bad at maths, okay. Somehow I used to clear my unit test, internal exams and all. Running short my 12 boards. The passing marks for CBSE is around 33 marks out of 100, and luckily I think the invigilator who was checking my paper gave me 1 mark extra, and I scored 34 marks in my 12th standard, and I cleared maths. Apart from that, I think I was pretty good at bio. I had around 82 in bio, around 72 in chemistry, around 91 in English, and then physics was pretty low. I think around 68 in physics when I wrote only 4 pages in physics exam. So yeah, that's about my like CBSE board exam results, 12th standard. I had 68 percentage in my CBSE boards, 12th boards. After that, I took 1 year drop for preparing for NEET. Pathetic. I cannot study. I understood I cannot sit and study like that. And after that, I think I told my parents that I don't want to pursue MBBS because this much study only I'm not able to do. How can, like I go ahead and study MBBS, like pretty difficult, I would say. And I told them, like I don't want to pursue this field. And then I wrote NEET again. So as I said, in the first NEET, when I was in 12th, I passed my 12th standard. I think I scored around 430, 420 marks. And then second attempt, I had scored around 110, 120 marks out of 720. And then like they were expecting me to take one more drop and try a little more, but then I was like, I don't want to pursue this stream. So then they're like, what do you want to do? And I didn't know what I want to do, so I started searching on Google as to what can I do after 12th if I don't clear NEET. Something like that was the prompt that I used to search on Google. Went around a lot of websites, pretty much same thing: biotechnology, pharmacy, BSc, things like that. Nothing fascinated me. And then somehow I came to know about biomedical engineering. So I'm like, what is biomedical engineering? Like, there's something new. I've heard mechanical, computer science, electrical. But what is biomedical engineering? So I started like doing some research as to what exactly it is, and then I figured out that it is a field where you solve healthcare related problems using medical engineering principles. So you're solving medical problems using engineering principles. And then I'm like, this seems interesting, so like what is the eligibility criteria? And luckily I had maths, but even if you don't have maths, you can pursue biomedical engineering, okay? To do biomedical engineering, maths is not compulsory. If you are a science student coming from physics, chemistry, bio background, you can still pursue this field. That's the best thing about this domain. So I reached out to colleges, 68 percentage. I think tier 1, tier 2 colleges I can never get into. But I think I reached out to Karunya University, which is a college in Coimbatore. They were kind enough to let me in and I got my admission. First year I went to college, I didn't know anything. I didn't know jack shit, okay? I didn't know what coding is. I didn't know what C language or Java is. You guys still know. You are asking me in first year of college what is better language to learn, C++ or Python. When I was in first year, I didn't know anything. Jack shit, I didn't know anything. I didn't know what computer science engineers do. When I was in first year, I thought that computer science engineers actually build computers and the hardwares and things like that. But then I think I had a bunch of friends which made me realize that I am really back, right? They are all ahead of me. I didn't know what electrical engineers do, right? I didn't know what is the difference between electrical engineering and electronics engineering. I didn't know how to speak English. I used to stammer a lot. I didn't have confidence at all to introduce myself in front of two people. So I was in that stage, okay? And then eventually, like, because of my friends, I started feeling that I am lacking, a lot of things which I need to be having with me right now. A lot of skills that I don't have. I don't know how to communicate. I don't know how to speak. I don't know the basic things. And the biggest reason is because I come from a tier 3 city and like underdeveloped city, I would say. The basic mode of communication is Hindi, and colleges and schools will only talk to you and teach you in Hindi and things like that. So my English was never good. So first year of college made me realize these things. I don't have basic general knowledge. I don't know how to communicate. I don't know what I want to do with my life. I took biomedical engineering, but what now? After 4 years, what I need to get a job? What job I need to get? So I didn't know anything about this field and about engineering, and that's the first time I'm like transitioning from school life to college life. That's like a big transformation. That's like a big change that you take in your life, because you you have to be serious about your life when you're entering college. If not, then I think you're not in the right place. So if you are someone who is just pretty much in my space when I was in first year, and if you're not doing anything, then you can't blame anyone. You can just blame yourself, because if you know what you need to do and you're not doing it, then you are the one to be blamed. So luckily, like, because of my friends, I realized these things. And second year of college, I'm like, what I need to do? I didn't know what I need to do, because I think by second semester I started watching a lot of podcasts. Beer Biceps, my all-time favorite. When I was in second year of college, I got on a video call with Beer Biceps, which is Ranveer Alabadia. It's like 2,000 people were watching, and then I just sent a request. He accepted it, and then we spoke. I still have that video recording with me. So I used to watch a lot of podcasts, and I like I enjoyed watching podcasts because I like listening from people who are more experienced, right? So they talk about their experience, their learnings, and I was just listening to one or two podcasts a day. And then eventually, like, I think the entire semester I was listening, I would have right till now I would have heard more than 500 plus podcasts, right? More than 1 hour long, okay? So we are talking about like more than 500 hours of content. So I consumed it a lot, and then second year, I think when I was in second year of college, I realized that I need to do internship. Now you, like, a lot of people can ask, like, again, my professors, my friends, they used to tell internship you are supposed to do when you are in final year or when you are in third year. Right now, if you do internship, you will not understand anything. It's just like waste of your time and energy. But then all those podcasts which I watched, right, they always told, always be open to learn, always be open to explore. I came across a YouTuber called Ishan Sharma. And then there was one more guy, Harish, right? Harish Uttai Kumar. So these people were like, they were studying also in college, and that time I think Harish was in second year of college, and he used to make YouTube videos. He used to make videos on how to enhance yourself, how to enhance your skills, how to get internship, how to do freelancing, how to earn money as a college student. So these kind of content I started watching in second year. So second year, which is third semester, I understood, okay, I need to do an internship. What internship? I didn't know. So I went to YouTube and I like how to find internship, and then Harish's video came in, and then it's like, just explore any internship that you can, these are the websites you can go and apply to. And I started applying. I didn't know jack shit. I didn't know video editing, I didn't know graphic designing, I didn't know anything. And I just made my resume look a little more detailed. I added as many content as possible. I didn't have, but like, yeah, small events that I took part in, what I learned from that, all this I started adding on my resume. Now third semester I went to internshala. I started applying for internships, and then I got shortlisted for a couple of internships where I had to I was shortlisted for video editing internship, graphic designing internship, and I think I didn't know, but I got shortlisted. I had an interview. In third semester, I gave my first interview, and my English was so pathetic. And I'm like, okay, what to do? I don't know anything. What I did was I went to YouTube and I like basic graphic designing course, a 1 hour course which taught me basic things about graphic designing. I learned that, gave the interview, cleared the interview, and got the internship. I did that for like 3 4 months, earned some money as well, and then I was bored of it, so I left it. Then I got shortlisted for video editing internship. All this in the same semester, okay? In the third semester only, this entire thing happened. And then I video editing also, I didn't know anything. So I like go to YouTube, basic video editing tutorial. Learned it, 1.5 hour video, finished it, understood what I need to say about video editing, cleared the interview, got the internship, did that for 2 months, and then left that also because I was exploring. I didn't know what I enjoy. I was confused. Ki, what do I need to do? What do I like? I don't know anything. So I was just exploring. Now I made some money. Third semester passed. Fourth semester, I was like, okay, now summer vacations are approaching. I need to find an internship in biomedical field. Again, I told my friends, how do I get an internship? Ask my professors, like, no, right now you don't know anything. Right now is not a good time for you to go ahead and pursue or do internship at this point of time. So the best thing that you can do right now is just focus on your studies and then, do an internship in third year of your college. So I'm like, no, this is not something that I'm going to do, because for me, the people who taught me these things through their podcast, they always stressed on the fact that internships are important and that's the best way to learn, right? So I was like, okay, I need to do an internship, I need to find an internship, and I will do it. I told my college professors and mentors that I'm not going to do an internship, and I was not going to tell them, but I had to do it. What I did is 2 days before the vacation was starting, I went to Google and I like biomedical companies in Bangalore, biomedical companies in Hyderabad, and I started calling them. Hi, this is Sijan. I'm a biomedical engineering student. I'm a second year student, and I want to get some industry exposure, and so that I can clear my interviews and be more confident about this entire domain and things like that. And everyone used to say, no, I think this is not the right time. I think you should apply when you're in third year, in fourth year. And I think I used to make 10 calls every day, send 10 emails every day, and eventually I think I made my 60th or 65th dial to a company called Corogene Biotech, which is a Hyderabad based company. She offered me a 1 month internship. It was an unpaid internship, and it was an internship to do a research on sickle cell anemia. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to do a research. I don't know anything. But then that internship taught me how to do research. So basically, she started from basic biomedical engineering. I made a PPT. It was a 1 month of wonderful experience where I was learning. I was getting to know a lot of things. I was talking to her, learning from her experience. 1 month internship, got over, came back, and so that's the connection that I made. Second year over, third year started, COVID came. Second year, fourth semester, and then COVID also came. So 2 years, 1.5 year I was in home. And then during COVID, when I was in third year of college, fourth semester, sixth semester, fifth semester, I was like, the conditions at home also were not good. So I'm like, I need to get out, I need to do something for myself, earn some money for myself. Now, one thing that I realized that time is right now, competition is more because everyone is looking for job. And luckily during COVID, everyone was sitting in home, everyone was at home, they were scared to go out, and I was like, this is the right time when the competition is less and I can actually easily actually get a job. It's not that tough. Started calling people again, and this time it was a Bangalore based company called Comofy MedTech. I called randomly, the founder picked up the call, and I told, "Okay, sir, I'm looking for an internship. I know COVID is up, but being a healthcare company, I feel you are working and I'm willing to come and contribute to whatever you're doing. And I'm looking for an internship, I'm not looking for a job." He gave me a job which paid me 10,000 rupees a month. Okay. During COVID, a company I called randomly, I spoke, I gave the interview. He told, "Can you join in 2 days?" He's paying me 10,000 a month, and that's how I came to Bangalore. It's a 3 month internship. I did that internship, and the company where I was working, I was staying in a PG. In the PG, I had a roommate. He was working for an air ambulance company, and he's like, "Bro, you are like so hardworking, and we are needing a lot of people in the air ambulance company. Are you interested?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely. My internship is about to get over, and then I am actually looking for a job opportunity." Third year, classes are online. So I still remember, okay, I never told my professors that I am doing internship. So during COVID, when I was doing internship, classes were online. I used to sit in the office and then turn on the class, turn off my camera, and do the internship work that I'm doing here. And that's how like I did the entire internship without telling anyone. And yeah, it was pretty tough. I had to give my exams and all that, but then I skipped my exams. Then eventually I started working with this air ambulance company, and then there I worked for 10 months. Then COVID and all was like pretty, things were pretty normal. College started calling us back again, and that's when I faced a severe consequence. And I like, and then I had to tell them that I'm actually working with a company which is ready to offer me a full-time job as soon as I finish my degree. If I leave it now, I won't be able to get a job. So can I like skip my semester and then come back and write all the exams together? They were okay with it. Luckily, they were okay with it. I continued my internship, and I worked with them as an intern until my final semester came. And all my friends, like, they were pretty sorted because they were pretty much done with their exams because they had attended the entire semester. And me going back to college in the 8th semester, I had to write 9 exams and 3 practicals. No one to teach. So I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? Somehow managed. Marks was something which I was never worried about because I already had a job in hand. So I'm like, I just want to get done with my degree and then I already have a job. So somehow cleared all the exams, had a CGPA of 8.2, and then as soon as I finished my degree, the company, the air ambulance company, offered me a full-time job, just paying me around 12,000 initially. So when I started interning with them, they were paying me 12,000, and then it became 14, then it became 18, then it became 25, and then when I was leaving that air ambulance company after a year, I was getting around 26K a month. Okay. So I started internship with 10,000, and even before that, no, after the 10,000 rupees internship, when I joined the air ambulance company, they were paying me only 8,000. So 8,000, then 12,000, 14,000, 18,000, and then 25,000 when I was leaving. Now, when I was leaving, the reason why I left is because working with them, my designation was biomedical engineer come associate marketing manager. Okay. So I used to do everything. I used to design graphics. I used to edit videos. I used to take care of the equipments. I used to go with doctors. I used to train nurses with the doctors in the medical institutions. I used to run Google ads with one of my friends. I used to learn and apply things with him. I understood how to run ads and things like that way. And then I used to go to hospitals, meet the doctors, and bring business to the company, basically doing partnership with them. So being like a 22-year-old walking up to a head surgeon in Manipal Institute or Apollo Institute of like hospitals I'm talking about. So imagine like you are in second, third year of college, fourth year of college. I'm telling you to go talk to Cloud9 hospitals, managing director, tell him about our services. And like I am really fortunate that the air ambulance company where I was working, they were kind enough to trust me with this, and that's how I became more confident, right? Talking to these doctors, and they're like, actually, like one of the doctors 2 days back, I was using LinkedIn. After 51 years of his career, he's retiring. And when I was working with this air ambulance company, I had to go and meet him in Kerala. And I walked up to him, and hey, young chap, how are you doing? Why did you meet? Why did you have to meet me today? And like, sir, so and so. He asked me about myself, and like, I'm a biomedical engineering student. I'm doing internship right now, and currently I'm doing this. So I came here to tell you about the air ambulance services that we have. And I told him everything. And in the end, you know what he said? You are still very young. You are like 22-year-old, and this is something which I would want to discuss with your founders and co-founders of the company. And then he's like, I'm not telling you didn't do a good job, you did a wonderful job, but then this is something that someone more senior than you should be doing the final discussion. And like, he taught me a lot of things, gave me a lot of suggestions, and that's how, like, one of the best experience that I've had with them. So because I was doing a lot of things, I used to work 7 days a week, 12 to 14 hours a day, Saturday, Sundays. Some days it used to be off, some days it used to be working. So it was very tedious, it was very hectic. I was doing a lot of work, and then I realized that I am being underpaid. 25K for doing all this is like really less. And I asked them for a hike. They didn't give me the hike. I had to leave the company. Now, when I had to leave the company, I'm like, what do? I don't want to sit unemployed because I have to take care of myself. I have to send money home. I have to earn money. More than 25 is not sufficient. So I'm like, that's where Beer Biceps had posted a video with the founder of Scalar Academy, Mr. Anshuman Singh. So I watched that 1 hour video, and towards the end of the video, the founder is saying, there is a link in the description. We are hiring for business development associates. I'm like, what is business development associate? I don't even know what it is. And then I just applied. Next day I got a call. I gave the interview. I cleared the interview, and I got into Scalar. And basically it was sales. You have to sell a course worth 3 lakh of rupees. Nothing related to biomedical, nothing related to healthcare. Everything is related to software development. I got in at a pay of 40K, which was like a good hike for me from 25 to 40,000 plus incentive used to come. And I'm like, it's a good job. And I got selected. I came to Bangalore, and I think 3 months is the probation. First month is the probation period where you have to sell one course, 3 lakh rupees, to prove your self, right? It's a performance based thing. If you're selling it, you get in as a full-time employee. If you don't, you are chucked out. I still remember 3 weeks were zero for me. I couldn't do anything. I didn't know. Like, the moment I used to say, hi, this is Sijan from Scalar Academy, they used to cut the call. They used to abuse me. They're like, never call me again. Like, very pathetic, very negative. And I'm like, now I understand why people hate sales. Because in college, everyone, sales is very pathetic. Never go for sales and this, like that. And those 3 weeks were horrific, okay? Like, me being a 23-year-old, calling someone who is 30, 35 years old, working in a company like Google, Microsoft. I'm like, hi, and what I have to do? I have to sell them a course worth 3 lakh of rupees when they're already doing so well in their life. Their packages used to be like 35 lakhs, 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs per year. And I have to call them up, and then I have to sell them a course worth 3 lakh of rupees being a 23-year-old. And most of the times they used to just cut the call on my face, or just abuse, or just say, I'm not interested, never call me again, and just cut the call. So I, like, 3 weeks I was at zero. But after second week, I'm like, if I need to talk to these people, I need to know what software development is. I understood what DSA is, data structures and algorithm. I understood different algorithms of DSA that I can use on call. I understood basically as the entire journey of a software developer, starting as a fresher till becoming like the director of engineering or something like that. So as per each role, what skills are required. Now, what is the difference between service based and product based company? Why someone working in a company like Accenture as a fresher is earning 35 or 25,000 rupees? At the same time, someone who is a fresher working at Swiggy or Zomato is getting like 95,000 a month. Why is that? What skills these people have that these people don't have? And basically, this was the skills that these courses teaching them. And I used to learn. Like, I used to go to office at around 8 in the morning because I used to get breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the office. And I'm like, I'm going early. So I used to start from home at 8, reach there at 9, have my breakfast. 11 o'clock the office used to start. So from 10 to 11 I used to study. How did I used to study? Listen to podcast. Principal engineer of Google is talking about how did he become a principal engineer, what work he is doing and things like that. Learn. 11, start work. Whatever I learned from the podcast, I used to implement it on calls. Like this, third week passed, fourth week passed, and fourth week, last day, if I don't get a sale today, I lose my job. And I got a call. I called. I think he was a developer. 17 years of experience he had, and I called him like, hey, I just want to talk to you for a few minutes. Good time to speak. He's like, yeah, what is it about? I'm like, you registered for a masterclass. I just wanted to have a quick chat about that, and I believe it would be worth your time. And he's like, yeah, call me at 3:30 in the afternoon. I'll see if I can talk to you. Thank you. And he cut the call. And I'm like, oh my God, he is so senior, 17 years of experience. How do I speak to him? I was like very scared, okay? 3:30 I called him. I'm like, fuck it, whatever happens, happens. I'm going to take this call. At 3:30 I call him. I won't tell you what discussion happened. I don't want to bore you guys. But then that call lasted for 1.5 hours. So in 1.5 hours, in basically what I did was he had 17 years of experience, okay, and he was earning around 25, 26 lakhs a year. And I'm like, someone with 17 years of experience in the software industry should be earning around 75, 80 lakhs a year. Why is he earning 25 lakhs or 26 lakhs? What is wrong? And I made him realize that on the call, 1.5 hours. And after 1.5 hours of call, I have never told him that the cost for this course is 3 lakh rupees, okay? So I told him what exactly he needs to do, and he's like, oh my God, what do I do now? The conversation was so intense that he, being a 17-year of experience guy who is in his late 40s, he's asking a 23-year-old, what do I do now? And I'm like, I took 1.5 hours to make you realize what you need to do, and you just want the answer from me, what you need to do. And that is the first time in my life I was so confident, and I'm like, see, I will not tell you what you need to do. What I want you to do is, I will call you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. You have the entire night. You go, think about the discussion we had, think what all skills you need to reach where you want to reach, and then we will talk tomorrow. So tomorrow you tell me what all you need to learn, and we will go from there. I cut the call. And I was like, what if he doesn't pay? Today is the last day. And like it was the last day, but then like if you have certain discussion, like certain leads which was taking you 1 or 2 days extra, they considered it, right? So I'm like, okay, tomorrow 2 o'clock, next day the 2 o'clock I didn't call him. 2 p.m. 5 minutes he called me. Hey Sijan, I was expecting your call, you didn't call. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I was busy in a meeting. I was not doing jack shit, I was just sitting there. I wanted to see if he will call me or not. So I'm like, I was in a meeting, yeah, tell me. He's like, yeah, so I had like, after so many years I sat and I figured out what exactly I need to do. So I didn't do it in 17 years, and I did it yesterday, and these are the things I want to do. And I'm like, okay, you exactly know what you need to do, but how? You're a working professional, you are like having a family, morning till evening you're working, evening you come back, you cannot sit and study, you have to spend time with your family, right? It's like, oh yeah, that's actually true, how do I do it and all that. I'm like, that's exactly where Scalar would help you. Like we have mentors from working professionals, we have like people who have similar experience like you, doing better in career. So and then I told him about the course, okay? And then the final discussion, which I used to be very scared of, telling someone that is 3 lakh of rupees, you have to spend 3 lakhs. I'm like, so sir, like, I think we have covered everything. What do you think, how much you should be paying for this? And what he said that just shocked me. And he's like, I have attended a lot of course from Harvard, Stanford, online courses. I invest a lot on myself. So I think this course with all these things that you're telling, it should be around 10 to 12 lakhs. And I'm like, oh my God, I am selling something which is worth 3 lakh that this guy is expecting to be 10 to 12 lakh of rupees. And I'm like, so I think it is not something that would, that you should see as a depreciating thing, because it's just 3 lakh of rupees which you are investing in yourself to become better in life and to become more stable in life. And you know what? Next day, the 2 o'clock call went for 1 hour. And in the end, he did a one-shot payment of 3 lakh of rupees on a call. So that's the first call I closed. That's the first sale I did, and I closed it on a call worth 3 lakh of rupees. And after that, I worked in Scalar for 10 months. And I clocked a revenue of around 1.5 CRs, man. So I used to be top performer. Anyone who is there on this on the floor, they cannot close or they cannot close a deal or they cannot sell the final call. It used to come to me and I'm like, hey, can you take this call? You're really good technically and all that. So you send up from racks to riches. It was like I learned things the hard way and that eventually helped me in the career. And after 10 months, I was someone who knew how to sell things. If you tell me to sell anything, I will sell it. And I understood like you cannot just sell it. You have to be very consultative when you're talking. You have to be very empathetic when you're selling something. I learned all these things in those like 10 to 11 months I spent in Scalar. And then I was like, now I need to do the same in healthcare industry. I enjoy sales. Starting 3 weeks, first 2 weeks, I used to crib. I used to hate my job. I was like, sales is the worst job anyone can do. And then 10 months down the lane, I'm like, sales is something which I enjoy. It's just amazing. And then I started looking for jobs. Then I got into my current company, which is ZocDoc Healthcare. It's a US based company headquartered in New York and Pune. I cleared 7 rounds of interview. Each interview was 25 to 30 minutes long. And I got here and I'm doing currently software sales, but in the healthcare domain. I speak to doctors every day. I understand their problems. I help them solve the problems using the software or the product that we have. And that's what I've been doing for last 2 years in my career now. So that's like from where I started and where I am right now. And sales is something which I enjoy the most. And so again, like because I was exploring, I was able to understand what I want to do, right? So if you are not exploring, if you're just sitting in your college studying what they're teaching you, in the end you will also get into a job which you're not going to like, which will pay you less. You will feel shit about yourself. You will not be able to afford things that you want to buy. So yeah, I think that's how you basically explore and eventually you understand what you want to do in life. That's not an easy question that you can answer just by watching 1 or 2 videos. You have to explore, do it practically, enjoy the process whether you like it or not, and then that's how you go ahead, man. So I think that's like a short story about myself. I think I was blabbering a lot, but then yeah. And then in between these heartbreaks were there. I like lost a lot of friends. I had lost my best friend in like while I was doing this internship in Bangalore. I lost my best friend because of dengue. And just because he was with me, a lot of my friends in college told because of me he died, because he came to do an internship in your company, he's not with us anymore. And I used to be in that space where everyone is against me. Everyone is like, because of him this has happened, because of him that has happened. But then end of the day, I think you came alone, you go alone, right? These are not the people who will. And then again, like eventually, like those friends came back. And I think even though they came back, I was not the same. I was like always having this, like, how can someone think like that? So I still remember him and I miss him a lot. We had great time together. So a lot of shit would happen, right? A lot of shit would happen in your life. But then end of the day, I think it's just you who is going to be there for yourself, yeah. So yeah, and again, in the last live also I told this thing, right? Everything is going to be fine in the end. If nothing is fine right now, that basically means it is not the end. So just wait, your time will come and things will get better. You will be fine and you will be happy in life. Hansika says, hi, Sijin bro. Hi. Okay, you're watching, huh? 12th guy says there are a lot of things that we can learn from your life. I can also learn a lot of things from your life. I think you coming to this live and again, basically investing time for yourself on a Sunday evening is the best thing that anyone can do. So good job for that. Like, hats off for that. Atika says, I am new to your channel and this is my first live. I am impressed with the first few minutes. You are like the older brother to whom we can see great lessons. Thank you. Oh, that made my day. I'll pin this on the chat, yeah. That's the best comment I've got. So like in like past couple of lives, I would say. So I'll pin that. Cool, guys. I think I've told you guys what my journey was like, and so yeah. Any other thing you can feel free to ask. I will spend some time on this live today. What did you guys do on the weekend? Please feel free to drop something out of the topic also. Like, let's not just get serious conversations, but then yeah. What else? By the way, like I wanted to discuss with you guys what I am planning. So if you guys don't know, I started a newsletter on LinkedIn. I started it yesterday. I just made the first article, and let's see how many people we have subscribed to the newsletter. Yeah. What is the newsletter all about? The newsletter is, bro, see my messages. Neogen, Med, I'm so sorry. I saw your messages, but then it's getting retracted in between. Bro, explain about biomedical research papers. Okay, so in the channel there is already a video which talks everything about how to do research, starting from scratch, how you can publish a paper in 3 to 4 months. And I think you can watch that video. It's like a very specific topic which I don't want to cover in this live because I've already created a video for that. Not me, Sairam has already created a video for that. Sairam has more than 80 plus publications under his name, and I think he is the right person to answer that question. I have never done research in my entire college life. The only research paper that I did, I only wrote the table of content and things like that. And eventually, that's the only research I have done. So I'm so sorry if the dogs are barking. I'm so sorry about that. So I think research, Sairam is the right person. He has already made a video. Refer to that. If you want, I'll send it on the chat. Yeah, so talking about the newsletter. So basically, I've started a newsletter and I wanted to share it with you guys. What is the newsletter all about? It is going to cover everything about. So we have 477 subscribers to our newsletters. If you guys don't know what a newsletter is, every day I will post a short article, a very short article, which will be like a quick read for you. Instead of reading newspapers, you can maybe read my article and learn from it. What I would be talking about, everything about healthcare industry, biomedical engineering, and sales, because those are the only things which I am doing right now. So biomedical engineering, if there are new medical devices coming into the market, new technology that is coming into the market, what you should do to stand out from other students pursuing biomedical engineering, how to get into sales, what is sales, the reality of sales, how to have the right skills that you need to excel in this career, sales career. Now the best part is you can also combine biomedical and sales together, and that will eventually help you. So if you want to subscribe to this, I am sharing you the link. You can go ahead and subscribe, and every day you will get an email. Every day you will get every day you will get an email in the morning, and you will be able to read something that is informative. Cool. I have copied the link and I am putting it on the chat. Cool. SK Mushraf Hussain, Frontiers of. I don't know who is giving me so many likes, 100% hearts, party poppers. Thanks a lot, whoever it is. Feels good to see some activity on the chat, So if you guys are there, keep like doing it in between so that I also feel motivated. SK Mushraf is asking, Frontiers of Biomedical Engineering course, does it give certificate? Don't run behind certificate, run behind learning. Knowledge will take you somewhere, certificates will not take you somewhere. Never do courses just because you want to get a certificate and post it on your LinkedIn. It is useless. You will not learn anything. But if you are not running behind certificates, you are actually sitting and learning. You can actually put those things on your resume. Your resume is going to be the ultimate certificate that anyone would be asking to check authenticity, to check how good you are, right? So don't run behind certificates, run behind knowledge. Whatever you learn, whatever you are good at, put it on your resume. The right person who need to ask questions to you about it would ask you. All you need to do is answer to prove that you are someone who is good at it. Okay? So never run behind certificates. Even though it is not offering you certificate, go ahead and do that course if you feel it is worth, and I think it will help you in the long run. Derek says I'm late again. You are never late. Our live is never late. It's only 11. We sit till 12. I started at 10. I will sit till 11, 11:30, 11:45 based on the chat. I will see. But until you guys need me, I'll be here and I would be able to help you guys with anything that you need. Neogen Med. I am looking for some projects here. Can you guide me on how to find them for second year student? I don't know if you missed last week's live. I actually gave a practical example of how you can build so many projects every week without having anything in hand. All you need is internet and laptop. So if you have it, Last week's live, just hover, you will see where exactly I'm talking about projects. Watch that specific segment, and I think you will be good to go. And like every 2 weeks, you will be coming up with a project. So yeah, I just don't want to cover something which I have already covered. But then yeah, SK Mushraf is asking how to be. So again, guys, one good thing about our channel is that if you join the community, there are people from South Africa, Uganda, Canada, Zimbabwe, US, UK, Ireland, Iran, Pakistan, and the best thing about is whatever is happening across the world, our community is sticking together. No one is telling anything to anyone. There is no negativity in the group. There are people from Mexico as well. Luis is one person who is like really close to me. He's in Mexico. He is currently doing his final year of college. He connected with me back in 2023, and he's there on my LinkedIn. I think now he's trying to become a chef as well. From biomedical engineering to becoming a chef, that's been like a great journey. So yeah, make use of the community we have, network with the people outside India, talk to them, understand what they are doing that you guys are not doing it in India. Do those things that will help you stand out. And like if you have a community close to 100 people, make sure that you are making the best use of it. How to be fluent in English? Like you, I am still not fluent. I still find it very difficult to articulate things that I want to say, because most of the time what used to happen is I want to say something but I will use the wrong word, and then people would get annoyed, they would get triggered, they would feel like I'm rude, but then that's not the case. I am still like trying to improve my English, get the right words in place. And how did I become fluent? So during COVID, I was sitting idle, like I didn't have anything to do until I went for the internship. So I'm like, I need to improve my English. How can I do it? So one of the YouTube videos, I think Ishan Sharma is like, just take your phone, record one video every day, post it every day. Eventually, you will become fluent in English. So I still remember my first video. I took up a video. Hey guys, this is so and so. This is Sajid Thomas, and I recorded. And I know every day I used to just tell. I record myself whatever I did the entire. It's like a daily vlog I used to post whatever I did, and then I used to talk about one topic which is like a informative thing during COVID time, how you can be more immune, how you, safety precautions, what is happening in different part of the country, and I used to record it and I post it. Now initially when I started posting, a lot of people used to troll me. Like a lot of friends used to make fun of me. Hey, what you are doing, bro? It's like cringe and all that. But then I think looking back at those decisions in my life, I think right now I'm working for a US company. That means that my English is not that bad. I am having a YouTube channel with 3,000 of you, and you guys are learning from me. I'm learning from you. I think that answers itself. Like all those trolls, all those things that was demotivating me. Looking back, I think if I didn't start that YouTube channel, I wouldn't be here. And that YouTube channel, in 8 months I was only able to get 600 subscribers, and then like right now we have a community of 3,000 folks, and I think can never be more grateful than this. So yeah, if you want to be fluent in English, start recording yourself every day when you get up. Put your phone in the front and just talk about anything. Talk about football, talk about your favorite sport, talk about your hobby, talk about some information that you have come across. Record yourself and watch the recording. When you watch the recording, you understand, okay, this is where I suck, I need to do something about it. And then next day when you record a video, you will not do that mistakes. And eventually, like getting like 0.1% every day, eventually like over a period of 3 months, 6 months, depends from individual to individual. If you're consistent at it, doing the things in the right way, then eventually you will improvise your English. Cool. But then yeah, I still suck at English. There are certain words that I don't get. There are still grammatical errors that I make, and I'm like grateful to all the people around me. There are a lot of people who correct me, who tell me you should not say this, you should say this, and I'm like, oh, I feel bad, fuck, they're so dumb. But then I'm like, I see it as a learning curve. I see it as an opportunity to learn from them. They are correcting me, and I'm grateful for those people I have in my life. So that's about it. That's how you get fluent in English, yeah. Guys, like, let me know if there's any so I've like two pimples, man, like here and here. Apart from that, I'm following skincare routine, morning, afternoon and evening I'm washing my face, and I'm doing like that ice thingy. And I think that's actually working out. I feel little more better with the skin. I had like oil issues and all, but then now it's reducing. So yeah, one of my like close person introduced me to the healthcare, like you should take care of your skin and like things like that. But then yeah, I'm really grateful to have learned from that. So one of my friend was texting me in the WhatsApp. Why did I tell it suddenly? It's like, what's in your skincare routine? They were asking me what is different with your skincare routine. Nothing is different. Wash my face, apply moisturizer, clean my face thrice a day. So that's the skincare routine I'm following, which I learned from someone else. Cool. Shakaya. Shakya. My bad. I'm sorry. Yashvardhan Shakya. Bro, to get jobs in manufacturing and products in biomedical in abroad, what skills are important? Please help. Bro, if you are in college, even before thinking to go to abroad, think of getting a job in India. If you are not able to get a job in India, you can never get a job outside India. Until and unless you have experience in India, you cannot go outside India. Until and unless you learn things in India, you cannot go outside India. So everything has to start from where you are. I cannot like it's like telling I just watched, like I just worked, I just studied in college for 4 years, and I'm going to US and telling the company that I'm looking for a job. Why should they hire you? Why should they hire someone when they already have better people than you in their country who are the residents of their country? Why would they select you? So you have to prove yourself. Until and unless you work and prove yourself and then you reach out to these companies, they would never see your value. Until you are really exceptional, you are doing so many things, you are well established, they would not hire you. So even before considering to go outside India, and like you're asking what skills are important, that you will realize when you start working. Until and unless you start working, you cannot understand what skills are required. Don't run behind learning skills which are trending. Learn and focus on trying to understand what are the skills you are actually interested in learning more about, or equipping yourself with a see, that's where I said my English sucks. What are the right skills that you need to acquire in order to get the right job that you want? So like I said, if I tell you these are the skills that are important if you want to go outside, okay, how good is your English? Can you communicate fluently to go outside and speak to the citizens of US, UK, Canada? If no, then that's one skill that you need to work on: communication, public speaking, right? That is one skill that you would need. So those are the skills, general skills. I can tell you communication is the most powerful skill that anyone can have. Cool. So it's like a very generic question, but then until and unless you do the things, you will not understand what are the things that you are lacking. So make sure that you are not running behind just learning any skill because someone is telling that this is going to boom in next 5 years, or this is going to be very important. Like, I don't want to tell you that if you learn the skill you will get a job outside India. Tomorrow you will learn that skill, you will not get a job outside India. You will come to me and tell, you told I will get a job, and no, I'm not telling you like that. I'm just telling you the right way to look at things. You want to do a job outside India, understand. First you talk to people who are working outside. Okay, you want to go to Dubai, connect with people who are working in medical healthcare companies in Dubai who are Indians. Talk to them. How did they get there? What are the skills that they had? What do they think you need right now to maybe reach there? That's how you find out, and that's the smart way to look at things. You cannot just expect that, okay, if I learn the skill, I will get a job outside India. No, that's not gonna happen. That's not the right way to look at things. So I think I have answered your question. 12th guy with a bullish emoji. Derek says our company is registered. Thanks a lot. So I have partnered with Derek, and we have started a web designing agency called Code Studio. Until last week, I was not a part of it, but then now I am a part of it. So our company is officially registered. We have a company now which is having GST number, which is registered. We can reach out to international clients as well now. So if any one of you ever here listening to someone that I want a website, come to Biomed Bro, and Biomed Bro will take you to Code Studio and do the best job for you. Bro codes. 12th guy, I didn't understand. Can you please elaborate? SK Mushraf Hussain, can we get enough time to cover whole syllabus in college easily? Don't follow what syllabus your college is giving you. It will not take you anywhere. It is outdated. Whatever you are learning right now will not be useful for the current industry that you are going to work on. It is only going to help you build your basics, keep your basics right, pass your exams, and simultaneously learn the things that are actually important. If you don't know what skills are actually important, go check out the videos I have posted on the channel. The entire roadmap is there: first year, second year, third year, and fourth year. Stick to it. And maybe not this week. This week I've already planned content for this month, this entire month. Every day I will be posting 3 videos, and so you can expect 12 videos coming this month on different topics. And then next month I would prepare a roadmap, because you will be done with your vacation, you will be getting back to college, so that you can stick to the roadmap. Cool. So I will do that soon. Hossein is asking, are you using Cetaphil face wash? No, I'm not using Cetaphil. I'm using one from Ponds, which is like a vitamin E face wash, something like that. I don't know. I just did some research and I found it that, for oily skin, that is really good. And so yeah, I'm using Ponds face wash and water to wash my face, and moisturizer. Ponds, same brand. Always, I think, always use the same face wash and the same moisturizer. The brand should be same. Don't change it. It may like cause differences. I don't know. I'm not the right person, but then I'm just saying what I follow. Bro, I am allergic to ice. Okay, don't use ice. Use cold water. Danny, tell me a skill to learn in 1 month. You want to earn money, or you want to develop your personality? Based on that, I can tell you one skill that you should learn. Cool. What else, guys? Been like speaking and speaking. Someone is sending me request on LinkedIn. I've accepted it, whoever it was. Hi bro. Hi bro. Cool. What else? Okay, Yashvardhan is asking a question, right? Previous year, I do intern in an hospital, so I learn many more as compared to college theory. Now I'm stating starting in manufacturing company. That's really good thing to do. To earn money or to improve my biomedical career. To improve biomedical career, the only thing that you need to do is follow the roadmap diligently that I have made for you guys. These roadmaps are long, like the videos are really long. It is long because I have given you in-depth understanding as to why you should be learning something, how it will help you, and why is it important for you to know that specific topic. Okay, I've like invested a lot of time to make those roadmaps. So yeah, stick to the roadmap if you want to improve your biomedical career. To earn money, learn a skill that is sellable, right? I would say video editing, graphic designing, sales. I'm giving you options, okay? Graphic designing, video editing, sales, web development, coding. Take 5. Out of these 5, learn anything that you want. Learn one that you want. Don't just keep learning everything and try to say that I can learn everything. No, just focus on one thing. You want to try coding for 2 weeks. You want to learn graphic designing, learn graphic designing. Whatever you feel that you don't know anything, close your eyes and like understand. If not biomedical engineering, what is something that you would enjoy doing? You want to do gaming, start a YouTube channel. You want to make content, start a YouTube channel and post whatever you feel like posting. So that is one thing that I always follow in my life. That is, if I feel like doing something, I do it. Now there are like a lot of Instagram pages or profiles that I have started. So the recent one was where I just share the thoughts that I have. So they're like, when I meditate or when I sit with myself, I have a lot of thoughts about friendship, about like certain things, and I was like, I need to post it out there. And I made a profile. I made like a cute Instagram page and I posted it. I think around 11 or 12 reels I have posted, and then I've stopped it. But I did it, but now I don't feel like, oh, I should have posted video on Instagram. I did it, now I don't regret it. Now I feel like I need to start a newsletter. I started it day before yesterday. I started it yesterday. and I already have 477 subscribers. So now tomorrow I will not regret that, oh, I should have started a newsletter, because there are no biomedical newsletters in LinkedIn or any other platforms. So do whatever you feel like doing, just do. The worst thing that could happen is you would fail. And from those failures you can learn a lot. Like, that's the best way to learn, I would say. When you fail, there are people who would mock at you, who would make fun of you, but then they don't know the learnings that you are having from those failures in life, right? Maybe you will not have, maybe like you would have not cracked the job, maybe you would have not cracked the interview or cleared the interview that you were looking forward to, maybe you didn't score well in your exams, maybe you failed in your exams. But then don't feel demotivated, because of these failures tomorrow you would be happy when you actually clear these things. For, like, if you are failing an exam today, you are feeling sad, but don't just feel sad about it, because these failures are the reasons why you enjoy happiness tomorrow, right? So enjoy the process. Okay, I failed, what's wrong? I failed. Out of 60 people, I failed I am the only one who failed in an exam. That's fine. I'm not good at it. I will learn, I will get better, and I will clear the exam. So learn from failures and be fail as much as possible, I would say. In which platform can I join your community? Okay, so again, community, every live we will have this question. So again, I'm sharing this link. You can just join the WhatsApp community, and you can talk to not only me but to everyone who is there. Okay, I'm a YouTube thumbnail designer. I was doing freelancing, but now it's very hard to get clients. I stopped it and planning to open a YouTube channel. Do it. Now see, that's the good thing, right? You're a YouTube thumbnail designer. You were doing freelancing. Now you are understanding that this specific skill is getting saturated. If it is getting saturated, you know that you need to get out of it and do something else. You plan to start a YouTube channel, go ahead and start it. What you can teach how to create thumbnails. You can teach how to make, like, what is the psychology behind creating thumbnails, or you can talk about something that you're learning right now. You can start anything. Just start. Take that phone, record the first video, post it out there. People will troll you, but then there are people who would like you, who would appreciate the fact that you have posted. There are people who will find it informative, and you see on those positives, and they just keep going. Yashvardhan, I am doing all these internships to improve biomedical career only, so that I know in which field I'm interested. Absolutely, you're in the right track. Your professors would tell you it is not the right thing to do. Your friends would tell you, oh bro, you are not enjoying college life. You are just becoming, too different. You are a nerd. Let them say whatever they are saying. But then I think you are in the right space. One suggestion that I could give you is always focus on improving your communication skills. Even I am not good at it, but I'm learning. I'm trying to get better. So communication is one of the most important skills that you should have. If Because until and unless, if you cannot articulate what you want to say in an interview, the person would never understand what you know and what you don't know. But if you know how to articulate things in the best way possible, because there are interviews which I have given wherein I didn't know anything about the job that I'm going to do. I have cleared Python interviews. I don't know how to code, but then using the right words in the right way got me, you know helped me clear those interviews. And how confidently you are telling it, how you are telling it, all these things are something that you should learn. So communication, always focus on improving your communication. As I said, Danny is saying, as I said before, I failed to complete the first year roadmap. Now I have 1 month to start my second year. What shall I do? First thing, figure out why exactly you are not able to complete the first year roadmap. Secondly, if you are coming up with an excuse that because of college you are not able to do it, last week's live I have covered. All you need to spend is 1.5 hours every day to learn and to equip yourself. Out of 24 hours, if you're not giving 1.5 hours to yourself, there is a big question mark that you should ask yourself. Where is the time going? Am I sleeping too much? Am I wasting too much time watching Netflix? Where exactly your time is going? And if you are investing 1 hour of time every day, figure out, okay, in 1 hour I cannot finish it. How can I get more time? If I sleep 1 hour less, can I add 1 hour more? Instead of 1 hour, can I give 2 hours? Figure out and try whatever you can to finish that roadmap before your college starts. And I'm not telling you have to by heart everything that you are studying right now. Just learn whatever you're learning, write it in a notebook and just keep learning. Because you will not, now you will feel that you're forgetting everything, but then after 4 years, when you're sitting for placements, all these things, you don't have to be the best at it, but you just need to remember the basic things that you're studying right now, which you would remember throughout your career. So, first thing, figure out why exactly you are not able to complete it. Second thing, figure out where your time is going uselessly, where you are being unproductive. Thirdly, do everything that you can to finish this roadmap before your second year starts. To do that, what you need to do, fix your time, fix your schedule, manage it in such a way that you're investing more time in finishing the roadmap. Atika, are there good biomedical companies in India? Are campus interviews and placements worth it? I mean, without internship, can we just join good companies and placements? Absolutely not. Without internships, you will not get into a good company. The more internships you do, makes yourself come out as a more qualified person for the job role. First thing. Secondly, campus interviews and placements are going to be pathetic until and unless you are in tier 1 or tier 2 college. If you're not in a tier 1 or tier 2 college, you will end up getting into an IT job like Accenture, Cognizant, Infosys, which will pay you 20-25,000. So you investing 4 years of your life studying biomedical engineering and doing an IT job is the dumbest thing that you can do, right? So times have passed where colleges used to give you placements. Now colleges will not give you placement. I am telling you the blunt truth. There are people who will hate me for saying this. There are colleges, professors, HODs, deans, they will hate me because I'm saying it that colleges will not help you get placement. But when you go for placement, they'll tell you 100% placement, we can guarantee you placement after 4 years. They will guarantee you placement, but ask them how much guarantee they can give you that you will get into a biomedical job without any external training, without joining any external program, just by teaching what they are studying, just by learning what they are teaching you in college. I don't think none of them would tell you 100% guarantee. So they are just making money and giving you the degree. But ultimately, if you want a job, if you want like a good salary, you need to work for yourself, find a job for yourself, and in the entire process, you need to do as many internships as possible. So that's for you, Atika. Stick to that. Na Danda. Hi, bro. Hi. SK Mushraf. From first year, what I can post on LinkedIn? You can post anything and everything that teaches you something on LinkedIn. So, for example, you are attending this live today. Everything that you learned, take a screenshot of the live, post it on LinkedIn. Hey, LinkedIn, today I was able to join a wonderful YouTube live. If you found it helpful, if you didn't find it helpful, absolutely fine. But then if you learned something from this, I'm just giving you an example what all you can post on LinkedIn. Go to your LinkedIn, take a snapshot, post it on the LinkedIn and tell that today I was part of this wonderful live. Tag me. When you tag me, you will get more engagement. So, and then just put what all things you learned from today's live, and then that's all. That's one post which shows that you are someone who is sitting on a Sunday night watching the live, investing in yourself, learning from that and sharing it with others. That's like one thing you can post on LinkedIn. Post about every workshop you're attending, post about everything that you are learning. If you are learning the smallest thing also, post it on LinkedIn and share it with others. That's how you grow your LinkedIn. Easiest explanation. Danny, I figured out what stopped me in the first year. In this 1 month, I shall resume the first year roadmap. Absolutely, that's the way to go. Cheers to you for that. Let me know if relationship was the reason why you stopped in between. Yeah, that's that. Atika, what if I do master's degree as well? Don't put your legs in two boats and then both of them would sink. Put your steps in one single boat wherein you are paddling and reaching to the shore and then going from there. Finish one thing that you have started before going to the next thing. If you have started something, get the best at you become the best at it and then move on to the other thing. Masters and all, today's world, masters is just a piece of paper. All the people who are going outside India, they are jobless, they are unemployed, and the competition is more. Political differences are there. The countries or the like different countries, US, UK, these people are not entertaining hiring from international students because they are preferring domestic residents, and immigration policies are becoming more strict. So you doing masters right now is not required. I don't have a master's degree as of now, and I'm doing really well in my career. I don't have any regrets. I don't complain. I don't crib about my job. I don't crib about my pay. If you want to be here where I am right now, I'm not like so big in life, but then yeah, I have reached somewhere where I can say that I can help you. So if you want to be in a space where you are feeling stable after your college, put in all the efforts that is needed. Sacrifice like 4 years. If you sacrifice, you can have like a stable life and then enjoy. Go for trips, go for parties, go for things that you like, start dating someone, be with someone, give them the best life, be the provider, and all these things would come in place if you are having money. To earn money, you need to work right now, to study right now. If you don't do that, you will not get money, and if you don't get money, you will not be happy with yourself, and whoever you're going to date will not be happy with yourself, because money plays an important factor in today's world. Everything that you see is revolving around money. So that's the suggestion I have. If you want to go for masters, don't go for it right now until unless you actually know what you want to do. Danny, relationship is one of the reason, but it is not the major reason. But I guessed it is the reason because you're in college, and I was there too. So yeah, that's that. Nadanda. Hi. What should I do in my 12th leave? I chose BME. Please tell. Bro, so what you need to do is basically go watch the first year roadmap I have prepared and start it as soon as possible. Even before your college starts, whenever it starts, it starts. But right now, go and yeah, basically start with the roadmap for first year students. Yashvardhan, last question. You can ask as many questions as you want. I'm happy to answer. In last question, in my last year, I have to do 6-month internship. So can you please help in which cities like Hyderabad, Pune, Bangalore, Chandigarh is best manufacturing or prosthetics? Bro, see, that's what I'm saying. Don't get me in a wrong way, but I will tell you like the hard truth, okay? I can always tell you that, these companies are there, but what I feel is if you are a student right now, you need to do as much research as possible. All you need to do is go to Google, and first thing that you need to write is best manufacturing company in prosthetics. You will get 5-10 companies. Then figure out where those companies are and then apply to those companies. The link doesn't work at first year roadmap. Okay, I'll come to that. I'm sorry. So, first thing that you need to do is make a list of 50 to 60 companies, 30 for manufacturing and 30 for prosthetics. Make a list of all these companies. Secondly, personalize your email and send emails, call them up, connect with the people working in these companies on LinkedIn, and you do this regularly every day. 5 companies for manufacturing, 5 companies for prosthetics. Reach out. Now, what I mean by reaching out is you need to send 10 emails every day. You need to connect with 10 people from each of the companies on LinkedIn, and then you need to message them on LinkedIn as well as soon as they accept their invitation. Cool. So these are the things that you should do. Next week, Sunday, we will meet. And Yashvardhan, I will ask you how many people you would have reached out. If you are joining the live, I will ask you how many people did you reach out. If you are telling me that you reached out to 70 people in a week and none of them responded, I will delete my YouTube channel, I'm telling you. I'm so confident that out of 70 people, there will be replies which will be positive for you. They will ask you what you are doing, where you are from, what exactly you are doing, what exactly is the reason why you texted them, why exactly you want to do prosthetics, why exactly you want to get into manufacturing field. You answer those questions and they would be willing to help you. So let me know, are you up for it? 70 emails next week. Emails, connections, and cold LinkedIn messages. 3 things, okay? If you stick to it, next Sunday when we meet, I will ask you and let's see where you stand. Sounds good? And I'm pretty sure you will have a couple of opportunities in your hand. I can't find your Insta ID. My Insta ID is right there, man. A lot of people are telling me my Instagram ID is not visible. I don't know why. I will post it on the chat for you guys. Like, a lot of people, like a lot of them are not able to message me. A lot of people are not able to like reach out to me. But so that's my LinkedIn. That's my Instagram, not LinkedIn, sorry. Cool, you guys can follow me. I will accept your request and we can be in touch. Yeah, so the link doesn't work at first year roadmap. It's an old video. The only way you can take down take those things out is take screenshots. Once you take screenshots, you go to Google and then type the main word and you will get into the page. Just bear with me for a week. I will prepare the roadmap, the updated roadmap, 2025 roadmap in the upcoming month. I have to do a lot of research to make that roadmap, understand what skills are trending, what skills are required, and then accordingly move on from there and develop this roadmap for you guys, right? So it will take me some time. Please bear with me. And I'm sorry that the link is not working, but you can absolutely take screenshots, and then if you can't find it, message me and then I will tell you guys on as to how you can go about with the resource link that you're looking for. Someone has requested to join the group, WhatsApp group. I have accepted your invite. Yeah. You have given me request. I will just check it right now. Yeah. I'll see. I think there is some settings which I did. I can't. I don't know. Even I don't know what is wrong. Muhammad Azhar has requested to follow me, and Daniels has requested to follow me. Cool. I've accepted your request, guys. Guys, just give me like a breather. Can you guys listen? My friends talk. They're sitting outside. Okay. Rajanya, from which college have you studied? Any college suggestion which will be better? I studied in Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. And if I have to refer or suggest you one college, go for Karunya if you are wanting to do biomedical engineering. I'm not saying it because I studied there, I'm saying it because of the infrastructure they have for biomedical students. Amazing labs, medical equipment labs, signal processing labs, image processing labs, and PCB designing labs, AIML. A lot of labs are there, and I think you can make the best use of the infrastructure if you are studying in Karunya. I don't know about other colleges, but the students who are studying in other colleges, they tell that they don't have labs and things like that. So I think you should check out Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences. I'm not guaranteeing anything, I'm not saying anything, I'm just telling their infrastructure is good. And any college you join, clearly ask them what is the ratio for core placements for last year students. Core placement basically means people who are doing biomedical engineering. Let's say if 100 students are doing biomedical engineering, how many of them actually got a biomedical engineering job? And mostly the answer would be 2 3 out of 100, which is 2% 3%. The college with maximum percentage is the college you should select for yourself. Okay. SK Mushraf Hussain, I watched your first year roadmap. How can I learn all C++, Python, and MATLAB? See, that's what I'm saying. First, you learn C language, then it's very easy for you to learn Python. And until unless you learn Python, you cannot use Python libraries in MATLAB. So it's all interlinked with each other, and that's why, like in the first year roadmap, I have told you guys to learn C++. Python is very easy once you learn C++, so just focus on learning C++ or C language, eventually switch to Python, and then eventually you will understand how to use Python libraries in MATLAB. LOL, IMA. That's a good DP, by the way. It's like a sheep with a black glass. What are the most useful programming languages in the biomedical engineering workforce? Python, no doubt about it. Python is one language which you can use in various um, kind of work that you are doing, signal processing, image processing. The libraries are there which you can utilize really well. Cool. Atika is asking, are you a Tamilian? No, I'm not a Tamilian. My roots are from Kerala. I am born and brought up in central part of India in a city called Raipur. I'm very fluent with Hindi, very fluent with Malayalam, can understand Tamil and can understand Kannada a little bit. So yeah, that's about me. Guys, give me 1 minute, yeah. I'm so sorry. I think we broke the flow. Okay, around 11 people are still there. Cool. So I think we're in a good space. Cool. So are you a Tamilian? No, I'm not a Tamilian. I am 50-50. I am 50% Malayali, 50% North Indian, I would say. Danny says, one second, guys. Yeah. Cool. So who is your inspiration? I would say um, inspiration is like I don't have any inspiration. It's just that I want to get better every day. That's the only inspiration I have. But then, if you ask me who is my idol, I would say it's Cristiano Ronaldo, my like one of the idols, because I think he's someone who I will always look up to, starting from nothing and becoming one of the best in the world. Like let it be in sports, but then yeah. So I would say like Cristiano Ronaldo would be my idol, and my inspiration is I think the best inspiration that you can have for yourself is focus on getting better every day. Try and help as many people as possible. So I think that's the only inspiration I have. That's the only inspiration for me that I have to get better. I have to work. I have to help more people, and that is the only inspiration I need, man. So that's about that. Can I do BTech from West Bengal and then MTech from any other? See, guys, that's what I'm saying. You forget about MTech. First, you finish your BTech properly. You are doing BTech and you're not even sure whether you will get a job or not. Don't just think of big things until and unless you start. First, focus on doing your BTech. When you do your BTech, you will find real problems that you need to deal with. Deal with those problems. Get into a job and then think of masters. Like if I'm learning how to drive a car, I will not just go and buy BMW tomorrow. Or I will not wonder, right? Oh, I am learning how to drive, so I need to get a BMW. What I should do? No, that's not the right way to think at it. If you are learning how to drive, focus on learning how to drive. Once you learn how to drive, you start with like a car which is not that expensive, right? So yeah, it's the same way. First you focus on doing your BTech and then you focus on doing MTech. You never know after your BTech if you're getting a really good job, you will not feel like doing MTech until unless you feel that okay, I need to upskill myself. SK Mushraf, do I need a high spec laptop or my old laptop with 8 GB RAM to 56 GB SSD and i5 Gen 10 work? My entire BTech. Yeah, absolutely. I used like a laptop which was worth 35K by Asus, 8 GB RAM, uh, 256 GB SSD, and it was i6, I think i7, not i6, i7. Yeah, and it would work fine. Don't worry about getting like a really expensive laptop until unless you want to spend time wasting gaming in your college days. How to speak fluently English like you? I'm not fluent, but then if you want to like at least become like me, then again speak with everyone in English. People will mock you, people will tell you you're not good, you will find it really difficult to do that, but then the more you speak the better you get. 12th guy is asking everything is all right. Yes, everything is all right. Danny, your room looks cool. Can you show me your room? Actually, bro, see, that's the room. So that's how I sit. Okay, that's the light. That's my bed right there. Cool. And this is the second table I have. Cool. That's the second table I have. That's all. That's the small room I have, and then there is this little space right here. And there is the cute ducklet. Can you see? Can you see? So yeah, that's my room, bro. Like a small cutie room. Okay. Anything else, guys? What else? What is that vertical screen? Vertical screen is just the screen I have put it in vertically. So there's nothing different. It's just the same screen I have put it vertically, so that it's easier for me to read chats, and manage my things. It consumes less space when you put it vertically than you put it when horizontally. So that's why like I've put it vertically. Hope that makes sense. I requested to join the WhatsApp community, and I have accepted your request to join the WhatsApp community. What else, guys? What else? How much that whole setup would cost? Laptop is not mine. Would cost you around 1.2 lakhs. Monitors, two of the monitors my office people gave me. One monitor which I bought is around 12k, 10k. So 10, 1.3. Mic would cost around 3.5k. I think that's all. The camera would be costing again 2000k, 200k, 2000 rupees. So yeah, I think if you skip the laptop, then it would be somewhere between 10 to 15,000 bucks, bro. Not more than that. Oh, I'm so exhausted. I don't know, for some reason, like a lot of people think that I smoke up and then I come to the life, because maybe like I have very oily skin, and I have dark circles, and I like, a lot of people think that I smoke up and then I come to the life. Like in the group also, someone is asking me, why do you weed so many screens on for the sales job? And then someone has responded with weed and question mark. So yeah. Atika, where are you working right now? And if you don't mind, how much is your job making? So I'm working for a US healthcare firm called ZocDoc, ZocDoc. It is a SaaS based startup, and I'm earning in around 7 digits. That's all I can tell you. And everything that I'm earning is going on loans, education loan, and things like that. So not pretty much I have with myself. You watch IPL? Yes, I watch IPL, but I stopped the day CSK, was kicked out. So yeah, I watch IPL. I used to watch IPL. Not anymore though. Nupur Tyagi is laughing. What else, guys? Anything else? If not, can we end the live? Should we end the live? If not, we'll end the live. I'll just wait for a few more minutes to see if any more questions are coming. Gokul R. Hi, I am student who completed 12th this year. Can I take BTech Biomedical Engineering? What's your suggestion? Yes, absolutely. You can take Biomedical Engineering if you have finished your 12th standard right now. If you don't know what it is, then go to my channel, watch the last two videos I have uploaded, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 will tell you about the field, part 2 will tell you about the domain and the subdomain in the field, and what kind of jobs you can expect, what kind of work you would do, and things like that. So I think that two video would give you good clarity as to what you should be doing, and you can go from there. Gym, I couldn't go to gym yesterday, because it was weekend, and I'm starting tomorrow again. So yeah, absolutely. Neogen Med, RCB. Atika says CSK. Like, I'm also with Atika only. I'm like a CSK fan though. But that doesn't mean I hate other teams, but then yeah, I hate RCB. I'm sorry to say that. I am putting an offline setup. Can you please suggest something? Derek, you message me on WhatsApp. I will suggest you everything there. Nupur Tyagi, bro, what about pursuing MBA? MBA after biomedical? MBA is not required right now. I think if you clear, or if you get into IIMs, MBAs are worth it. If not, waste of money. Don't go for MBA. It's just you're paying college the money, getting an MBA degree, and not doing anything with it. So yeah. Danny is also RCB fan, yeah. Google, answer honestly, whether studying biomedical engineering or biotechnology is worth the cost. What is the future scope in that? See, bro, it depends on your interest. Biotechnology will deal with genetics, drugs, chemistry. If you are someone who would enjoy that, go for biotechnology. But if you want to stick with human body anatomy, interacting with doctors, helping patients, helping doctors, then biomedical engineering is the field. If you enjoy biomedical engineering, you can get good money. If you enjoy biotechnology, you can get good money. Don't run behind money, run behind your passion and your interest. If you run behind your interest, money would come eventually as an outcome. That's the easiest explanation I could give you. Because there are people who are good at biotechnology who are making more money than me, because they are following their interest and the passion. But that doesn't mean I am telling that biomedical is not good. No, I'm really happy with the career I took, because it's as per my interest and passion that I have. So I think, to answer your question, do what you like and money would come eventually. SK Mushraf, I will write some question before your next live and will ask you all. Absolutely, I am more than happy to answer the question. Nadanda, Savita or Rajalakshmi College, which is good for BME core placement? I think that you need to ask the college faculty, whoever is helping you with admission, because I cannot, like, these are the details which I can never tell you, right? Ki which college had how much core placements and things like that. But yes, if you join the WhatsApp group that we have, a lot of students are from Savita, a lot of students are there from Rajalakshmi, a lot of students are there from Karunya. You can directly ask them how the college is, how the teachers are, how the professors are, how the labs are, how the infrastructure is like, and then you can go from there. So just join the WhatsApp group. I've already shared the link on the chat. I will share it again for you. What else? I'm so exhausted. I need to sleep. By the way, guys, last week, 5 days, I had posted my to-do list. No one else did. But if you guys want to, get better, stick to this, then do send your to-do list as well every day before you go to bed, so that we both can grow together. Guys, active COVID-19 cases in India have crossed 3,000, with nearly every state except Sikkim reporting active cases. So be safe. How to join Medtronic? If you want to join Medtronic, you need a referral, or you need a good connection with the people who are working there. That's the best way to get into Medtronic. You apply from their website, you apply from LinkedIn, you will never get into an interview call. So blunt answer, you need a referral, or you need to connect with someone who can help you to, maybe prepare and then eventually refer you to Medtronic. 12th guy. Anyway, good night. I believe this live was helpful for you. It's 12, time to sleep. Good week. I hope you have a great week and kill it. Do as many things as possible. And next Sunday, when we will meet, let me know what you did. Good night, bro. Cool. Anything else, guys? If not, then we can end the live. If more questions, I'm happy to answer. But then let's, like deviate from biomedical. Last like 15-20 minutes. Let's just chit chat and, reason is because the number of applications are so high that, they actually cannot waste a lot of time shortlisting, is what I feel. I don't know what the exact reason is, but then I feel practically shortlisting 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 applications every day is not practical. So that's why like they would prefer someone who is like if I'm working in a company and if I'm referring someone, they'll obviously value my words, like okay, he's referring someone because the person is confident about that specific profile, and that's why like they directly call them and talk to them. So I think it eases the hiring process, and the company has trust on their employees, and since they are referring people, it's very easy for them to hire the right talent, I would say. Nadanda, good night, good night, good night, da. Derek, you're also going good night. I am not going, okay? If you guys are staying back, feel free to ask me any more questions if you have. If not, then I'll also go. I think that's all. No more questions. I would just wait for 3 more minutes. If any more questions, please feel free to drop it. If not, then 12, I will play as we always do. I will play a last song in the end. You can listen to the song and we all can say goodnight and we can have a great week. And then we will be meeting now and then in the group, and then we will meet next Sunday again in the live. So I can't join in top biomedical companies even though I have skill. I need to get contact in that companies. You don't worry about contacts, bro. You want a job, I will refer you to the right people who would help you. So I have good contacts in Medtronic. I have good contacts in SaaS companies. I have good contacts in sales companies. I have good contacts in robotics companies. So yeah. Bro, any YouTube channel you recommend for BME? Biomed Bros. I will type it also. You are coming to the only channel who is talking about biomedical, and you're asking me which other channel is good. So, I think I'm the only one who is putting out content specifically for biomedical engineering. I don't know if you guys know anyone else. You can please put it on the chat. Even I will go and subscribe and collaborate with them. I'm just shortlisting today's song to end the live, yeah. Cool. I think I've got what I want to play today. Bye bye, bro. See you next week. Thanks a lot for joining, bro. I will just quickly check. Tell me one movie to watch, bro, now. Okay. How about. Yeah, watch this. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have watched this movie. I will show you guys the trailer also. I think I watched this movie last week and it was amazing. Watch this. The movie name is We Live in Time. Amazing movie which talks about cancer, losing kids, losing loved ones. It's like a feel good movie, I would say, you can watch. Guys, I think that's about it. Even I'm very exhausted. It's 12, past 12. So, as usual, I will go play a song, listen to it if you want to, and then we will meet next Sunday. Thank you, bro. Bye. We will grow together from tomorrow. Yes, absolutely, we will. So, thanks a lot for joining, guys. Thanks a lot for joining, guys. I will see you next Sunday. Be safe. Get ready for tomorrow. Kill next week. Do as many things as possible. Be as productive as possible. And next Sunday we will meet again for another live, and we will do something interesting in next live. Yeah, maybe some practical or some workshop or like we did last week. Play the song and we will wind it up. Absolutely. So you guys actually listen to the music that I play, huh? This is like I think one of the songs which I resonate to a lot. I think past 2 weeks I've been listening to this music a lot. So see you then. Good night, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next live, and we will see next Sunday. Bye bye.